Okay folks, just tracking out of Nadbor. So our priority tonight is finding the, well, I say finding, I know where the bunker is at Dambog, so that's where we're going. I'm just going to see what I can pick up on the way. I've got a night vision scope for the KAM, and I've also got MVGs for the helmet, so I could do with just looting up a bit and finding some batteries, so that's kind of the priority on the way. Because if we do get into the bunker, obviously we're going to need, you know, we don't want to be going in there with a glow stick if we can help it, so let's see if we can find some batteries. I'd been to the, you know, the mill base at the top of Nadbor, just building up the loot. Have I got a plate on? Yeah, I've got a plate. So I'm fully geared really. I've got everything I need. Just the batteries. And if we can't find a punch card, which we probably won't, to be fair, then we'll either have to get it off another player. Or the other option is to go, obviously, to go to Dambog and then just camp it. Some other way of doing it, just camp it. I'll get a bearing again in a minute. Let's just, oh shit, here we go. Looks like we're going to get a wolf attack coming up. I want to try and take him out in the open here. Seems to be quite a lot of food on this server, so I'm not going to bother skinning them, I don't think. Just try and tackle them here in this field. Come on then. Mount your attack. You watch this, there'll be stream over, there'll be 600 wolves will come over that hill. Seem to be from that sort of direction, but come on man. Attack, attack. There they are. There's more of them. Well, they bottled it there, didn't they? They bottled it. Right, let's get down. Yeah, it sounded like they were coming from that direction, just didn't ever seem to come, you know. So again, priorities for tonight. Let's get ourselves up to date. I need some batteries for all the night. Oh, shot there in a building. Let's just keep moving a second. I'll just remag this. Back into full auto. Apologies for those of you waiting for the stream with the thumbnail on it. For some reason it didn't start, so I just started it manually. There's a bit of a mill base here, isn't there? This could be where the shot came from then. Could be where the shot came from. Let's see if we can just have a look. I have got a PSO scope here. No battery for that either though. Could really do with about 4 batteries. Yeah, a bit of a mill base here. Let's just go into Overwatch first. There was definitely a shot in a building. I think this is the only place that's sort of up close, so let's see what we can see with this PSO. So no battery on it. Camo building, there's a Z there outside the camo, it's around the back. Wonder if that's where the shots were. So I could probably do with flanking around and getting a position over there so we can see the front of that camo building. Let's do it a bit stealthy like. Yeah, I can see it from here. Seems to be just one sort of random building, doesn't it? We'll have a look on a map in a minute and see where it actually is, but it seems to be just one sort of random building. See if it's got enough elevation here. Probably need to come around a little bit. That looks better, doesn't it? Oh, maybe not. What about that? That's okay. Right, so let's just think now. So that's no more than 100 meters, I don't think. 120 tops. KAM, a little bit more power than the KA. If there is someone in there, I can't see him staying in long because there's nothing else around here. So you wouldn't bother camping that, would you? Camping one building on its own. Don't know if this is a mod on the server or what it is, but no movement yet. That Z was round the back of the building, so not got any nades. Got a flashbang. So again, mission priorities, get batteries, that's number 1. We've got all the gear we need. And then look for convoys. If we can't find any convoys, we'll just... There's that shot again in the build. That's somewhere else, that. That's over to my left. Definitely in a building. what have we got over here? Definitely in a building, that was. Fuck's that? I don't know. Again, not played a lot of Livonia lately, so better for me on this one because I've got a map. Again, all the sort of, you know, the main drag on Livonia, from Toppling down to Graben and Sitnik and Borek, even Lemborg. Getting. There's that shot again. There's that shot again. Straight ahead, I think. Hey up, Alpha. Sorry if you saw the other stream and it didn't work, mate. It was scheduled to come in now and for some reason it didn't start, so... Definitely those shots are in a building. There doesn't seem to be anything out here, does there? It is Livonia. Let's just be careful now, gotta watch up here. What I'll do is just, let's have a look. Ah, well this is heading back to Nadbor, which I don't really want to do. I was thinking of maybe going to Muratin. Right, there's Toppling. Salisi. Thinking that's Dambog there, isn't it? I can hear all these shots in buildings. So really I want to be going this way then. Let me just check that map again. Let's check the map. Right, so Nadbor's there. Hutter. Might be worth a look there. Let's orientate to that. That would bring us in something like... maybe just that way a little bit. Because that's the thing, you see, we can't do a lot until we've got some batteries. I know you need lights for the bunker. I've been in it before, so I realised I didn't have anything to... I didn't even have a glow stick. So we've got to get the batteries. Yeah, some shit over here, isn't there? Or what? That may even be where the shots are coming from being honest. Let's just scope it a little bit. one thing I'm not a big fan of in Livonia is these sort of decaying houses. Let's just take the scope off that now. Should be, yeah, hutta. Bloody sport arounds, he'd be arsed with that. Bloody sport arounds. Jesus. Yeah, that's coming from that direction there. Those in building shots. I'd say pretty definitely they were bait shots, those, to be fair, because see, usually Livonia, these sort of buildings, I don't bother searching them. Flag, well, we don't need that, do we? I think I might abandon this one. And let's get more where we're going. So we'll just rock out of here. Let's get on top of the hill. Let's get some elevation. I've not had a KAM for a long time. It's a decent gun, especially if you find one of the, you know, the 75 round drum mags for it. That's pretty cool. Right, so let's do a map check again. And the thought is heading probably from Uriton maybe, which is up there somewhere. There you go. So I basically just need to come off there. See where that takes us. Got that. No problemo. Those bait shots again. Quite nice looking at this map actually after doing so much on Chernarus. There's been plenty of shots on this. I went on Livonia the other day on a different server that I used to play on, and it was an absolute ghost town. Hence the video I put out there, Livonia Ghost Town. So I came off that pretty quick, but this seems pretty good. Plenty going on, but our mission really is to get the batteries. That's our number one task, is to get some batteries. And then keep pushing towards where we're going, which is Dambog. 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 Yeah, I don't know why the stream didn't start up on the other thing. It's supposed to be on like an auto start thing. It may be because I didn't link something up, but I'll get used to that anyway. just sort of a schedule, it's better for everyone because then you can see when I'm next on, you know, if you come in it in the day and you think, oh, when's he streaming, then you can just look and it'll tell you what time the stream starts. I'll get used to it. It's the first time. Typical Livonia style, this just loads and loads of forests. One thing I did always like about Livonia is it's got a lot of mill bases on it, like loads. A lot more than Chernarus. So although Chernarus will always be my sort of #1 map, I don't really need this, to be honest, because what we're looking for is batteries. We're not really bothered about barracks, and you can see how geared I am. I don't really need anything. Take that. Yeah, I don't really need anything military. You know, what I need is batteries. Let's just see if there's a road sign up there. Big explosion. Big explosion. What it is on this server is the toxic zones are not always toxic, and then they just do like an airstrike and they're toxic for a bit, and so on and so forth. Don't know where that one came into. But it'd be a big, like a big strike, you know, on a military outpost. There's a lot of military stuff here, isn't there? Hell of a lot of military stuff. We've got a camo building there. So where is it? Is this Muriton? Yeah, it is Muriton. See if we get any. So there's a bit of a base there. Again, do I need to be here because I'm looking for batteries, not We need a proper town, really, to find batteries. Someone's been in the L there. This is good stuff, I like it. I like it. Right, let's get the map out. So toppling, I would definitely find some batteries in. You'd think anyway, because that's the big town. Got Adamov there. Let's go towards Adamov. Let's go that way for now. I'll keep the scope on that KM in case anyone shoots at me here. Oh, that's pretty cool, I like it. And again, that is the thing I like about Livonia, there's like a military base every 45 yards. that's a good thing. Shit. Someone's firing at me. I don't know where that came from, whether it came from the base or... Let's keep going. Just need to find a bit of cover. Really. Get a bit of cover. A bit of cover, then we'll be alright. What about this combine harvester? Be careful, that gives them a bit of an advantage, but... yeah, I think where those shots came from, it will have been someone at the base. Let's keep going. Noticed that once before with this server. If you, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's gone now. But the little yellow bar saying that it's the connection's going on it. When I very first logged in, it was a bit rough. But that's the first time it's done it in sort of half an hour, really. So that's all right. Do a quick sweep. Sure he's not flanking. This looks more reasonable as a town. It's not all ruins. Pretty big. I've been here before, but I've not been here a lot, so let's just get that scope off now we're here. Okay. Shut doors here. Flag. Backpack. Got a knife, so I don't need that. So again, it's batteries we're looking for, which are always bloody hard to find because they're so small. Blinking, you miss them. But no, this character is probably about like a month old. I've just been on Cherno so much. And I log back on, and the character's still there, so I thought we may as well use this gig character. Nothing. Let's keep on keeping on. Oh, base. Watch it, every door you open there'll be like a base in it. Anything? Nope. There's flags everywhere, aren't there? There's a flag in every building. So even if I had one battery, you know, you can swap it around, can't you? You know, in the day I can put it on the PSO scope, and at night it can go on either one of the things I need it for there. Duct tape, we've got duct tape. No, that's good find that. P1, we don't need that. Cooking pot, nah. Only because there seems to be quite a lot of food on the server, so... Jeans. You can see this getting desperate, this one, for the battery. Nothing. Nothing. Another flag. Bloody Flag Town City, innit? Flags and duct tape. P1. Said behind this building. Just heard that zombie running there. Sounds a bit like a player. It's in my left ear. Sort of this way. Let's run out of here. No, maybe it isn't a player. Oh, aggro gazette. On your ass. Yay. Look at that. Ha ha ha. See, patience, patience. Only zombie shot's got a head torch on with a battery. That's brilliant. Right, okay. So I can move away from here now, I don't need it, I've got a battery. That's good, that'll do us for the mission. I'll try and sort out what's going on with the other live stream when the server shuts down next time. As always, I'll just come off the server and then just start a new stream. And that keeps each sort of part separate as well then. Makes it easier to sort out afterwards. So, just get to this next tree line. And it's going to be a change of direction now because don't really need to go to Toplin. We can start heading now for Dambog. See what's going on. Yeah, it's good, Alpha. It's a shame that I think there's only you watching it though, mate, at the moment. I know it gets busier a bit sort of later on in the streams and that, but we've had nothing like the sort of 170 people who were watching when you shared that link the other day. That was way cool. I've tried sharing to the Discord, but doesn't seem to do anything when I do it. It's only when you share it. But again, I'll jump off the stream. In fact, I'm just going to hunker down in here for a minute. See if we can find some cover. There you go. One thing I like with Livonia is that you get really good cover in these trees. So let's get the map out again. So what we want to do now, so we're going to be heading in this direction towards the Lisi, and then that's our end game there. So I need to be pointing sort of there I think. Let's have a look. That's too much. There. Yeah, that's not bad. Let's go with that. Okay, yeah. Put the scope on. Let's go. I remember this character. I got the night vision goggles quite early on. I remember looking for ages for a battery then. Just everywhere and couldn't find one. But I'm really liking the way this server's going because it's it's got a good pop on it. For plenty of shots. It's been pretty cool really. So what way is this taking us? This is taking us to the sort of most southwestern point on the map for Dambog, for people that haven't been there before. Remember the last time when I went into the bunker here, I basically came down, used the card, went in the bunker, realised that I needed a light. So then one of the people I played with, I called him up, said, right, can you come down with a battery and some glow sticks so we can go in here. And I can't remember if we logged back on, but the point was there was 2 really geared players waiting there and we got shot. So that was the end of that one. So probably what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to get up to Dambog, unless we find any convoys or anything. The last time I found a punch card it was in Lemborg, but it was in one of the L barracks. So I think what had happened there is someone either got shot or I don't know. I was surprised to find it in there, let's put it that way. Obviously it comes off a zombie, so I'm surprised to find it within an L barracks. It's not like zombies drop the loot, you know, when they despawn, the loot goes with them. As far as I know anyway. Well, it does, but I just don't know with a punch card, because it was just a bit odd that it was there. Come across another road. I'll run straight through. Should be a pretty long haul, this one. Yo Glock, you alright man? Yeah, I think guys I'm going to have to find a way of promoting these streams better, because I need more people to be watching really. So I'm going to have a look into that this week, see what we can do. So for those of you joining the stream, so basically obviously I'm in Livonia. I had an already geared character in Nadbor, which is where I've come from today. I basically needed to go into the bunker, I needed a battery and I need a punch card. Punch card may be out of the question. I've got the battery after looting. So I'm going towards Dambog now and seeing if any players come through that way. Because that's probably the easiest way to get a punch card, is just wait for a player that's got one. Yeah, Alpha, I think I'll have to get a couple of social media accounts, won't I, to go along with the channel. It's early days yet. I mean, it's only been going really a week or so, and I've done well. You know, I've got lots of subscribers. Many thanks to Alpha for that as well, because a lot of the new subscribers I got came from Alpha sharing the video to Discord. And when he did that, I've got like there's nearly 200 people watching. So big thanks to Alpha for doing that. That was great. I've tried doing it since on the Discord and can't seem to get any extra views, but there you go. Yeah, for thumbnails, yeah, I've started putting a couple on actually. If you look through the video section, I've started doing a few of those, just sort of getting used to doing that. I'm pretty savvy with stuff like that because I was a web designer for about 5 years. So, but it's just sort of you know, it's all new. It's all new to me. So many things to do. It's like getting a better setup as well. You know, I need somewhere where the screen's closer, and there's just so much stuff you need to do. Yeah, I think so, because I get on with this. You know, I thought, oh, you know, am I going to be any good at this? But it feels quite natural, to be honest. It feels natural. You know, I like doing it. And the good thing is I'm actually probably playing the game less because I'm just doing it on the streams, so 2 or 3 hours a day. You know, whereas before I was sort of going on it all through the day. I'd keep nipping on it, and then, you know, I'd have a longer session at night. But this is really good, doing it like this. And it's nice having people, you know, like yourself, Alfred, and like Glock and Chopper. Not seen Chopper for a bit. That are sort of with you through the stream as well. Yeah, it does give me an excuse, Alfie. You're right, that. You are quite right. Do a map check on this tree line. You know, we'll spend so long in Dambog. I think it's worth it. Pardon me. You know, for anyone that's watching as well that hasn't been to Dambog and hasn't done the whole bunker thing, that you can see where it is. You can see where it was on the map. Let's get it up again. Let's see if we're going the right way. Yeah, it's there. So let's go back up to where we are there. Yeah, it looks I'm pushing in the right direction there, so I'll keep going this way. Obviously, when you get a bit closer, you can. So we're way out in the wilderness now. Only action so far is, well, there's been quite a bit really, because I was attacked by wolves. And then obviously that guy shot at us, but he didn't seem to want to push it. I think he was at the little base there. And obviously we're on a mission, so I'm not hanging around messing about with long PvP battles. But we'll see how we go through the stream, because, you know, if we get to Dambog we can't get a punch card, then I think we should come back up onto the main rail track and river, maybe starting in Toppling, and see if we can get some action. I think that's what you got to do, is you got to keep it fluid with this. I think it's really good having a mission. We've already completed one part of that mission by getting the battery. But it's keeping it fluid as well. So part one's done battery, part two is getting to Dambog. Hopefully part three will be some players turning up, or a player, preferably just a player, not yours. And seeing if we can get a card. Obviously where we are now, down south in Livonia, it's always, you know, all wilderness like this. And the further north you go, the more you get in the towns and less sort of decaying buildings as well, more just normal town type places. Bit of a road here. Yeah, there's always something in Daisy. Like when I did go to the bunker and went in it, and then you realise, shit, I've got nothing to light everything up with. Any kills today, says Alpha. No, not yet. No, early days yet. Yeah, that was... Yeah, last night... Do you know what it was? Last night, so obviously I killed that really geared player. And that was at Cami PD. And if you remember, I went to that tree and there was an M4 clip there. That player goes... On that server, he goes there every night. I know who they are, they're part of a faction. And what had happened, I looked on the kill feed afterwards, is basically it was him and his mate camping there. I think they do it to get their KD up. They camp there just waiting for newies to come in. And then the one that shot me was the faction leader with the red armband. Shit. Did I just see a hunting stone? Yeah. I think there's a bear. Where are you? There he is. Christ, that's 2 animal attacks. Bloody hell. Yeah, that was 100% a bear. Oh well, he's gone now. Don't think I've got many rounds. That's something I probably could have done with doing, is getting a bit more rounds for this M4, but... Oops, fungal. Okay, let's go. Lost my bearings now. That's just... Right, that's where I'm going, so maybe just that much to the left. Let's go. Bearings, yeah. Very good, Alpha, very good. Whew. Right, I'm going to take a little risk here. I picked up another flask with this tack belt, a new one. So I dropped that flask and I already had a flask here, so I'm assuming that it's clean water, but we'll soon find out if it ain't. I mean, I could drink these before I drunk that, to be honest, just to be safe. Yeah, I'm definitely liking this. I'm definitely liking it. Love the fact that I've got a map as well. The Cherno server I used to play on a lot had a map as well, which, you know, I know most of Cherno, but, you know, if you're in that sort of mid-section and you're not sure where you are, I do like maps. I do like them. I guess I like both really, because I do like being lost as well. Sometimes it's good to be lost. Oh, that's probably where that guy that shot me. The reason I got no damage is it's hit this bean can. Alright, let's get back with the KAM. Go again. So, we're getting towards Dambog now. What are we going to find? What are we going to find? We're getting pretty close, guys, pretty close. Obviously we're going to have to be a little bit careful when we come into that area, because there'll be plenty of other people that have got the same idea as me about camping it out. Someone will probably shoot me expecting me to have a punch card. I think that's it over there, to be honest, where that road is up there. Yeah, so that road. Yeah, got it. Okay. Good. What sites has that M4 got on it? None, yeah, so those I could put those backup sites on that I picked up before. Actually a good site, just those normal, you know, easy to see. That looks better. Don't remember those buildings, just like little sheds, aren't they? double check I'm going the right way, yeah. Do 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 do. It looks like it's the Zeds have got the all the shit, haven't they? The Zeds have got the batteries. That's probably why I've not been able to find any. Why won't it let me take that? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I've knackered it. Oh no. Don't understand that. Won't let me equip it. Just get away from... Just go in here a minute. See what's going on with this. That's... Oh, no. That's really weird, isn't it? Let me just drop that head strap a minute. Equip that. It's like it's on the head torch and it won't come off. That's really weird. Because that other head that I got that off with, also I had a head torch, so I can't really understand why. Oh well. Let's get the map out again. Right, so I need to turn around a bit, go again. Nearly. As you can see where I've spectacularly gone wrong with my navigation here. That's about right there. Right, let's go again. It really annoys me when you've just got your orientation and then you're having to... Right, come on. Do not understand why that battery wouldn't separate off that there. It was pristine as well, so... Mind you, I suppose I could have put that in my pack and seen if it was just a bug, you know, if it got bugged, but... Check again in a minute, make sure I've got a good direction on that map. It's a Livonia bush. Right, let's have a look. Probably need to just go a little bit to the left, about there. Try that. A little bit more. That's too much, but not too bad, so about there, I'd say. Okay, let's go again. How on earth would you ever find this without a map? I don't know. Yep. Push on a little bit now. I always think it's a shame you can't get another fence. You know, you can't have a backpack and a ghillie rat. E. A little bit to the right. A little bit more to the right. That's about there. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. So again, I've only ever been here once before. Just one time. Usually on Livonia, I spend most of my time on the sort of main drag and, you know, places like Grabbing and Borek, Dambog to an extent as well, but mainly sort of the main drag, Colin Brody, Sabotka, Brenner, Glenishka. Should be getting close now, guys. And then that's 2 objectives done then. Objective 1 battery, objective 2 reach Dambog. And the sub-mission to that is sort of stumble across a convoy to get the punch card, but that's been a bridge too far today. Right, bearing again. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so I need to turn about 90 degrees that way. And stay on target. Stay on target. Oh. Something here. Can't remember this bit. Can't remember this bit. Right here, I'm just not getting to the main main compound somehow. Let's have another look. I zoom in any more than that now? So it's saying it's kind of behind us. Shit, steps. Someone here, guys. Shit. There's someone really close, I just heard him. Really close. Bastard that, because I'm shivering. Can't understand why it's suddenly gone so cold. But I don't know if you heard that, guys, but there was definite footsteps and they were really close, and then I heard, I don't know whether it's brushing up against a tree or something, but there's someone here. So this is going to be tense now. This is going to be waiting for this guy to make a mistake. Yeah, Alpha heard something as well. Shit. Be perfectly happy if I didn't keep shivering. Why have I gone so cold? Is my jacket ruined or something? Well, patrol pants are pretty low insulation. Damn. He's not moving, this guy. He may. Say he may have gone up to that tower, but I think I would have heard a different, something a bit different with his steps. Do you know, it might be, let me just put my shoes back on. Yeah, that might be why I'm shivering. Oh, I don't know. Let's leave them on while we're static like this, and then we'll take them off when we move. This is tense. He knows I'm here because I moved after he did. So he will have heard me. If I've heard him, he's heard me. The risky move would be to go to the Livonia tower and go up it. But then, if we do that, you know, we may get kind of stuck there. That's what tends to happen when you do that. You get kind of stuck there, not able to... Keep your eyes peeled, guys. That's bothering me, that shivering. That's bothering me. Where is he? If I had heard what direction he was in, I could have tried to flank him. But, you know, I've only been to Dambog once. So it's quite difficult, to, you know, when you've only been to a place once to do that. Stop shivering. Can't see the Livonia tower from here. Oh, this is tense, this is tense. Can't stand it. Very tense. Don't like the open ground there. Shit, there's a tower. Can't see him in there. If it was me in there, I'd be third person in there anyway. You know, I wouldn't be walking around the damn thing. think he's still up near that Livo tower though, because I've not heard any footsteps. I mean, he may be doing the same as me, fair dues, but you notice now I've got off that hill that the cold symbol's gone. At least I'm able to stay quiet now. May have been because I took my shoes off, I don't know. I'm assuming that's the outside, this is the inside of the base. So I'm pretty convinced now that he's stayed up there. I think he's at like that, if he's not in that Livonia bunker, then he's certainly... Ay, ay, ay. So if we could get to a point where I could... but that tower's like the highest point. That's the trouble. Alpha says he prefers this map over Cherno. I don't know what anyone else's thoughts are on that. I'm sort of doing this because I want to see what happens to that cold symbol. I'm wondering if it's, you know, when you get to the top of the hill it's somehow colder, I don't know. See how it's gone on the down now. Could be bait shots those. Could be bait shots. To what gun that actually was. So there's where we came from. Sounded quite a way out. It's over to the right. Fucking hell. You see how the cold symbols come back up again now I've got back on top of the hill. He says as it disappears. Sounds like it's definitely in a building wherever you shoot it. It's inside. This is where I was. that cold symbols come up again. Seems to be very random. Very, very tense this, very tense. What's that there? Is that a building? No. Jesus. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of good cover here, but if someone's being quiet, you just wouldn't see them till you're on top of them. It's really the person that's not moving that's going to have the advantage. See if he pops any more shots out. At least the cold symbol's gone. At least that's gone. Oh, there's that Livo tower. What do you reckon, guys? This is a tough one, isn't it? This is a tough one. I think he is around there somewhere. But the trouble is, you see, if I go in now, so if he's in that compound there, if I go in, he's got the advantage straight away. Whereas if I wait for him to move, then the advantage goes to me. depends how good his headset is as well. Jesus. So tense. So if there's a break in the fence there, I could go through it, but isn't it? I can't see any break yet. Let's just can hear him running again. Steps quite distant. So he's not in that Livo tower. Right, now we've got a bit of an edge on him. Can hear him. Don't take my shoes off in case I get the cold symbol again. I think he's coming in. He's gone next door. That's a hell of a door sound, isn't it? See if I can take my shoes off without going cold. Yeah, it's going cold straight away. So that door was so loud because next to this there's a building, basically, and that building's sort of attached to this, so he's gone in the building which is to my left hand side. I can actually feel my heart beating when I'm doing this. Listening out for him. Damn. See, one good thing is he can't get an elevation, so now I've got the high ground. But he may be tempted to come up to this tower. I don't want to try and bait him with anything, even though I've got the better ground, because if he's got nades or anything like that, all he's got to do is throw one in. So I'd rather have surprise. Just heard something then again. God damn. Heard steps again. Switching guns. I think he's camping down there. Well, it's a standoff. No way am I going down there, so... Server's just gone to yellow. We don't end up with a battle and it's lagging like shit. Restart in 10 minutes. So again guys, what I'll do when the restart comes, I'll stop the stream completely, and then when I come back on I'll restart everything. So you'll just have to hop back on. It's gone to red now. God, that's all you need. Holy moly. Gone to yellow. I've got to make sure on the restart that I'll log in really quick. Because if he knows I'm here, he'll be running up the stairs. But he's a camper, isn't he? He's definitely a camper. Not been on one of these Livonia towers for a bit. I don't know if I'm better standing here. I know he can, if he comes up the stairs backwards, he'll be able to see me there. Whether I'm better sort of in the corner over there or not. I mean, even if he sees me, I've still got the advantage, but... Serve's gone to red again. trying to listen really carefully. Turn my headphones up loads. And I'm listening for any little sound now. Oh, did you hear that, guys? Just mantled something. Switch guns. Ah, Jesus. Just put something away. Bloody hell, gone to red again. The wind blowing on these headphones is so realistic, you actually think it's in the room with you. See, I wonder if he's heard me climb up the tower. See, if he hasn't heard me climb up the tower, it's all a bit weird. I mean, there are such things as stream snipers. Shit. Just moved then and you could hear it make a noise. Hey, do you know what that is? That sound in the distance. That's someone going into the bunker. Or coming out of the bunker, maybe. So you can third person me there. But I'm just wondering which is the best. So if he comes round there, you may be able to see up that bit there. Third person. So I'm probably better here where I was. stand up. Damn, so someone's gone in the bunker. You see, that's where we would have been if this guy hadn't have been here. We'd be looking over that bunker and we would have been able to get someone going in there. So guys, the server's going to restart probably less than 5 minutes now, so remember, I'll come off the stream and I'll just start a new one. Again, message to anyone new that's on, please subscribe if you can, it helps me greatly, and drop likes on the video as well, that also helps trying to grow the channel. So if you're liking what you see, please subscribe and leave a like, that'd be brilliant. To all my regulars, as usual, sorry I keep coming up with that message. Especially you, Alpha. So after a log, it'll probably be about 5 minutes and I'll be back in again. And I think it'll be a continuation of this standoff, because I do not want to go down there. Yeah, I've completed 2 parts of the mission and I've got a lot to lose here, so I think I'll run a speed test on my internet as well before I come back on and just make sure. It's probably the server, to be fair, it usually is. It's usually the server. Heard him again. What I'd be doing there is turning round. Coming out again. I wonder if he knows I'm here and he keeps just opening that door in the hope that I'll come and investigate. Well, if you are a stream sniper, I ain't gonna be investigating. You're gonna have to come up here and fight it out, mate. About 3 minutes to restart now. 3 minutes. It's not action, but it's very, very tense. I don't know how that feels watching it, whether it's just really boring to see me here doing this one. But I ain't going down there. I'm just not going down there. That's such a bugger though, because I heard the door open on the bunker. Either someone coming out or going in, but instead there's someone already here. But you see, I don't think he'd camp like that if he didn't know I was here. He knows I'm here. Whoa. That's a bait shot. That was loud. There's a load of people running in. Yeah, it sounds like they're coming in here. Don't think they've hit the stairs yet. Now, was that him coming back, or did that sound like two people? Right, there's the reset.